Dwight Howard on Playing with Kobe Bryant. Kevin Hart still joining us here at the desk. Are you surprised at all by what Dwight Howard had to say about Kobe?
I'm not surprised. I think everybody knew that there was definitely, a little tension, not crazy tension, but, you knew that those two weren't the best of friends, on the court or possibly off the court. At the end of the day, I think we should all be clear that Kobe Bryant is a star. Kobe Bryant demands the ball. He needs the ball. That shouldn't be discussed. It shouldn't be debated in any way, shape, or form. I think that the NBA, I think the fans, I think you guys at points were hard on Dwight Howard. And I'm not saying this as a friend. Let me tell you why. I'm not saying this just as a friend. I'm saying it as an NBA fan. Let's remember that Dwight Howard, coming out of Orlando, was the best big man in the league. Can we agree on that?
I've always said that.
Okay, the best big man in the league, okay?
Maybe by default, I'll give you that.
Well, I mean, at that point when he was in Orlando, you can't really argue it. His numbers were solid. The team was playing great basketball. He was a healthy Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard coming to the Lakers was a big deal because everyone was expecting a healthy Dwight Howard. And getting here, Dwight Howard was not a healthy Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard played the whole season unhealthy. He played through shoulder injuries, back problems, whatever it was. He was never fully healthy. As fans, nobody really acknowledged that. People put the struggles and everything on. Everything just went to Dwight at one point in time. Dwight, blah, 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 blah. Now, with him going, it's a good move for him because now he has a chance for a program to either possibly go inside out, but to where he can be a focusing point. In LA, he was never really a focusing point until Kobe got hurt. And I think that's where all of the tension possibly went, because when Kobe went down, then Dwight got the ball and he felt happy about his streak that he was going on and seemed to be better and playing better. And, fans still say, Dwight, your fault.
So are you saying that you like the fact that he's in Houston as opposed to...
I do. I like the fact.
You like it? So you didn't want him to stay here?
No, I don't think LA was a good fit for him. I don't think LA is a good fit for him.
Why not?
Because I think Kobe needs a big man that's going to play a role. I think Kobe doesn't need a big man that's going to demand the ball. He doesn't need a big man that needs 15 to 20 touches, in a game, and they need to have post-play set up for him. I think Kobe needs a big man where he can do pick and rolls and clean up, do dirty work. That's what Kobe needs.
So since you're the basketball aficionado on the set, excuse me, what's the state of the Lakers right now, your estimation, as a result of this move?
Right now, well, the state of the Lakers is bad because you're dealing with a is that, how do you say that word? Rehabilitating? Did I get it right? Okay, rehabilitating.
This one.
Kobe Bryant.
Stop frowning at me, go ahead.
So you're dealing with a man who's going and struggling to get healthy. Not struggling, that's the wrong word. Kobe Bryant's getting healthy, so you got to see what Kobe Bryant is going to show up after that injury. That's your first problem. Steve Nash, okay, what is the state of Steve Nash? Paul Gasol, what Paul Gasol are you going to get? These guys are now getting older, so now you need younger legs, you need younger players. Who do the Lakers really have that is stepping up in that younger role from last year? Metta World Peace is a guy who's been there. He's going to play the same role, but you need guys who can step up and take the pressure off Kobe Bryant.
And Metta's gone.
He's gone now.
He got amnesty.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't even know that. So now you're definitely in trouble as a Laker fan.
What about the favorite train of thought of the Lakers taking this season is taking it off to regroup for 2014?
I think so. I think getting Kobe Bryant to commit to a couple more seasons would be huge, and literally staying and finishing out his career, however many more seasons that would be, is huge. But you got to literally look at the Lakers and say, we need to rebuild. You got to make changes.
They need help.
They need a lot of help.
There's a former MVP that might be available, sitting a couple of seats away from me. Are you available?
Well, here's the thing about Kevin Hart. I go third person when I talk about basketball.
Okay.
As having a promising basketball career at George Washington High School, Skip, if you want to Google me, you can. Philadelphia. I made honorable mention my senior year, which is not an all-star category, but it's close to something. I would, but I really don't think my caliber of player is necessary for the NBA. I'm too big of a athlete. I think me surpassing what these guys have done is unfair to the hard work that they put in. When you look at Kobe, you look at LeBron, and you look at Melo, these guys have worked their whole lives to get to where they've gotten. If I come in and just, surpass what they've done, I then look like the jerk. And I don't think that's who I am, and that's not what I'm about. That's why in a celebrity game, I pop up, I get another MVP, and I'll say, hey, guys, this is what it could be.
Yes. This is what it could be.
Out of the kindness of your heart.
Yes, it is.
Is why you're not playing.
It is. Look, we all share MVP trophies. Do you have one, Steve?
Oh, Steve.
Haven't you played in a celebrity game?
Steve.
No, I have not. I coached.
Steve, Oh, well,
I coached it and my team won.
Steve, I've played in the celebrity game with you. I'm not
No.
talking about the ones for the NBA.
Oh, you're talking about the
Yes,
one in
I'm talking
Philadelphia?
about the one in Philadelphia,
When I
Steve.
dropped
Where you
20
shot-
and I dropped 20 in the first half and walked up the court?
When you dropped 20, it was a $20 bill. You did not drop 20 points,
I
Steve.
dropped 20.
If I recall, that's another game where I probably had about 57 points.
Oh, my
Listen,
Lord.
this is,
You recall 57.
okay, let's all just be honest.
Okay.
Look at my body. This is the body of an athlete, people. This is the body of a man who's made to score. Skip, if you had my arms, things would be different in your
I
life.
have your
hold
arms
on.
and then some.
Oh, yeah. So Skip's going to challenge you on fitness. You know
Okay,
that.
listen, look. At the end of the day, my body looks like a trophy.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh.
Have you ever seen a trophy up close? That's what these cuts
Before
look
we
like.
let you go, I'm not going to give you a pass on your friend Dwight Howard. We're
Why
going to
not?
go back there one more time. I was rudely interrupted by my friend Stephen A., who always talks over me on this show, as you well know.
He's just trying.
Dwight Howard told my friend Stephen A. in a Sunday sit-down conversation that he's already a success at life. He doesn't need winning a ring to be a success. That's the way he's not going to be defined by a ring. As I've always said, Kevin Hart, his intangibles are low. I think he left L.A. because the pressure was too severe for him to be the face of the Lakers post-Kobe. And he went to the Rockets because there's far less pressure, and he can be happy, and he can clown around, and he can still make a ton of money with far less pressure. That's Dwight Howard.
I think you took that statement wrong about I'm already successful. I don't need a ring to be successful. I think what Dwight is speaking about when he's saying that is I'm accomplished. I've set out a goal to make it to the NBA. I'm in the NBA. I'm providing for my family. I am successful in that right. I think that's what he's saying. I think any man in entertainment will say that. You know, if you say, hey, you got to do this to make it, you haven't made it unless you do this, I'll say, wait a minute, whoa. I've made it. My family's taken care of. I'm doing things. I'm successful. Now, I haven't accomplished the goals that I set out to accomplish, but I look at myself as a successful man. I think that's what Dwight meant there by saying he's already successful.
And he did.
That's what I think he was talking about.
And he did elaborate by talking about how, of course, he wants to win. Of course, he's still striving to win. But with all the things that has happened in his life, with the sun shining on him every day, he's not going to wake up hating life.
Exactly.
Because he hasn't captured a championship.
Exactly.
That's all he was saying.
Now, and as far as the pressure in LA, you got to understand, this is a basketball city.
Sure.
You know, basketball runs LA. Yeah. The expectations of the fans here are very high. Like, literally, I've seen fans in LA turn on Kobe at
all
points.
the time.
Like, it's ridiculous.
No, wait, fans in LA didn't love Kobe even in the beginning. People forget that. They did not love Kobe.
They didn't at all.
They grew to love him because he started to win. Winning solves all.
And at one point in time, the fans in LA were mad as Shaq. Like,
yes.
like they're not.
Well, I don't ever recall them being mad at Shaq while he was here. I recall them being mad at him once he was, you know.
There was a couple moments when Shaq and Kobe were going through their thing, and the fans were going with Kobe and not Shaq.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, as a town, as a city, you're hard on your players here. And it's like, if you're going to love them. Go through thick and thin with them. Yeah. You know, don't turn your back on them when things get rough. And I feel like if I'm Dwight Howard, things got rough for me. It's not like y'all welcome me with the best hug ever, you know? When things got bad, it was me. It's all my fault. And Kobe's not to blame. And granted, it's Kobe City. Kobe deserves
Kevin,
the respect.
You just said it. The fans are like that with everybody.
Yes.
Dwight could play through it.
Are you like that?
Am I like that? Yeah. As a fan? No, I'm a loyal guy, man. I just told you I'm a Sixers fan on national television. Who do you know would do that?
Why are you moving your shoulders?
Because that's a bold move right now. I just put everything I said in jeopardy by admitting that I'm a Sixers fan.
Well, that's
all right. Okay, but don't bring it over here like I won't represent my city, because I will.
Okay. We didn't ask you to bring it. All right, let's do it. Kevin Hart.
All day, Philadelphia.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're trending worldwide with Kevin Hart. Can you believe that? We're trending worldwide.
I can believe it, because it happens. Okay, Steve? That just happens.
Steve, Kevin Hart is going to actually take over our Twitter account, #KevinHartOnFT. So go to Twitter, ask him anything you'd like. Did he have fun? Was he scared? Is he mad at Skip? Is he mad at Stephen A?
And you need to apologize for the stuff you came on the show talking about us. You need to apologize before you leave.
What about that booger you left?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you know what?
And I'm sitting in my chair. I had to twist the chair. What you sitting butt naked in the chair for?
The only apology that I'll make is showing up here today. You know why? Because I'm here right now with two illiquidities.
Illiquidities? What exactly is an illiquidity?
Illiquidities is an electrifying, calibrated
It sounds good. Kevin Hart, let me explain. Released on July 3rd. Let me get this right. It is the 4th highest grossing stand-up film of all time. Congratulations.
Thank
it's
you.
still going.
Yes.
It could surpass more records.
It's in theaters right now.
It's
so
a
if you haven't
liquidity.
seen it, go see it. Right now, it is basically manicizing.
Metastasizing and everything else.
Better with words.
Okay.
I gotta do better.
That's okay. You need 7 a day.
I gotta do better.
Kevin Hart, ladies and gentlemen.
7 a day, that's all it takes.
On First Take. We'll have more First Take after the break. You were great.
Thank you. You were
Can you
great.
come and hang out?